Hi, and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show. It is in full effect today on a Tuesday, because of course we play that game on a Monday night. Brought to you today by Boohoo Man. You get gear like this, and you can get an extra 10% off by using the code AFTV10 or scan the QR code on your screen to get involved with their deals. They've got their spring stuff coming out right now, so jump on it immediately. Bigging up to White Yardies in the building, and also Ty.
Thank you, Robbie.
Right,
peace.
he's made it back from Sheffield like myself. At Ty, I'm knackered, man. I'll tell you, I didn't get until late last night.
Well, listen, you sound, sorry, Robbie, you sound like you're knackered, but you've just mentioned the socks. I don't know how you do it. I made it back, Beverly Knight. You are the king. I don't know how he's doing this.
Why did I make it back?
I don't know how you're doing it. Yeah, so how are you doing it? How do you have so much memory in your brain to remember every song?
I do not know.
But we are back here, and of course, right, it was a long journey up to Sheffield, but it was completely worth it. Arsenal going up there and yet again destroying a team on their own patch. 6-0, 5-0 at half time. That game last night could have been 10.
Should have been 12.
If Arsenal really wanted to go for it, they obviously eased up in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely.
Took their foot off the pedal, took off certain players, brought on players. It was perfect, actually. He was. So they're able to bring on certain players that have been out for a while. Like
absolutely.
Partey, Fabio Vieira.
Gabriel J.
And it was just the perfect away day. 6-0. I know Sheffield United are at the bottom of the league. I know Sheffield United are in a terrible place. But what you got to do when you're a team going for the title, when you've just seen your rivals at the weekend in Liverpool and Man City both win, you've got to go there and take care of business. And boy, did they take care of business, Yardi. Yeah,
man, it was a great game to watch. I actually said before the game, if we do play like how we've been playing recently, we will get 4 to 6 goals. So
you were right.
It was good. I knew we would, man. I just feel like Sheffield it was a good game to go away to Sheffield. Yes, they're at the bottom. They are struggling. We know teams are scoring a lot of goals against them. But then again, they have the days when, you know, teams are struggling against them.
Yeah, a lot of times you have teams struggling near the bottom.
Liverpool only scored 2 against them, and it was a very hard game.
Man City just about beat them.
Man City,
Nottingham Forest near the bottom, 99th minute.
That's it. So, and we know how it goes. We know how it goes in the Premier League. When teams are fighting for those extra points, you say playing the bottom teams are better. No, they actually could be worse.
It's difficult.
But overall, it was a good game.
Brilliant.
Yeah, man, 5 different goal scorers as well we had in the game. The game was finished from first half. Like before even Odegaard scored, there was like 2-3 chances before that. So we really didn't ease up. And you know something that what stands out in that game for me, especially in the first half, because he only played the first half, was this is what happens when you don't double up on Saka. He will show you that you cannot have one player marking Saka, and time off again, Trusty, he had a nightmare.
Why you know what? I look on it, I'm like, why is Austin Trusty playing as a left back? I mean, come on, man. He's a centre back, right? I remember last year in the championship, he did really well as centre back playing for Burnley.
He done well.
I mean, it is a championship, but he did well.
Yeah.
He did well.
But why are they playing him at left back? Well, listen, I don't care. Anyway, he got absolutely roasted.
He was happy when Saka came
off. My God, they were all happy when Saka. If Saka had stayed on that pitch, the way both him and Martinelli, the way they were just terrorising
both sides,
Sheffield United down those wings, right? I mean, it was just awesome to watch.
It was.
I felt very proud of the team last night. They're doing this now. You can't look on it and say this is a fluke.
Exactly.
Right, because they've gone away, beaten West Ham 6-0, Burnley 5-0, right? 4-1 at home last week against Newcastle.
Beat Liverpool 3
past Liverpool, and another 6 again. This is not a fluke.
And what was the Palace score? 5-1?
That was 5-0. We were all saying about strikers and stuff like that, which, you know, I still think we need a striker. But at the moment, they're just sharing the goals around.
Yeah, it's good.
It's amazing.
As the song went at the game, who put the ball in the burn?
Sheffield United,
Sheffield there.
Sheffield,
put the ball in.
Stadiums get empty everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go.
Nah, it's good. Like I said, I think even Henry made that point as well.
Thierry legend.
Yeah, and it's true. Like we might not have we don't have a main man. And I think it's a good thing when you don't have a main man, because
everyone chips in.
Because I feel like when you have a main striker, everybody is looking for this person. So it's like whoever has the ball is always like, where's the striker? We need to get the ball to him. Now they know there's no main man. Everybody has to put a shift in.
To be the main man.
Yeah, everybody's new. And I like that we have a team, not just one player. Yes, Saka you could say Saka is our main guy because of his stats, his numbers, and that. But overall, everybody's chipping in. Ben White, our centre backs are scoring goals.
What a goal!
You know what I mean? I think he scored the best goal of the night.
Great goal by Ben White. But let me tell you something, right? The person that I made my man in the match yesterday was Kai Havertz.
Oh yes,
and yet again.
He scored.
When we brought him in, there's a lot of people cussing,
ridiculing him,
and stuff like that, right? Even I remember one time I said, "Yeah, let's wait."
Exactly.
You know, I'm not happy with the fee. 65 million is a lot of money. But let's wait, man. Give the man a chance. No, man. I said, let's wait. Let's wait and see. He's having a good season, man. Yeah. He's a very important player for Arsenal right now. Very important player. In that system that they're playing at the moment, I don't think people realise it. He causes so many problems.
He does.
You don't specifically know where he is. He's playing that false number 9 role brilliantly. His pressing is excellent.
And the drop off, he's very hard to pick up. His movement is unbelievable.
His skills around the box is great. And yesterday it was a great finish. He's scoring goals as well.
He's going, assisted.
That's free now.
Yeah.
3 goals.
It's amazing. And he had an assist as well.
He's one goal away from his best equaling his best season.
Yeah, I thought so.
He's playing really well. And looking like a guy that's happy in the system. We've got to credit him.
Interesting thing, yeah. Just know this. Our last game of the season
is Everton.
Is at home to who?
Everton.
You sure?
I am sure.
You sure it's not Chelsea?
No, well, that has to be rearranged. It could be that, but that has to be rearranged. But at the moment, it's Everton.
It won't be Chelsea.
Why not?
Because that has to be rearranged.
So when is our last game? I looked on the list yesterday. The last game was Chelsea.
No, it's Everton. No, they put that there
to be confirmed.
As like a holding thing, but it looks like that Chelsea game.
I got it wrong downstairs then, because I was like, yo, that would be amazing if he scored the winner.
The last game of the season is Everton. I think that Chelsea game, which of course is going to be moved now because that was supposed to take place Saturday this weekend. Because they're in the FA Cup quarterfinal. Right, I think we're going to play them in the same week that we got to go to also away to Tottenham. So I think we're going to have Chelsea during the week. Then
that's going to be very difficult.
I think that's the rumours of where it's going to be rearranged for. So that one, we've got a lot of tough games coming up. We put ourselves in a very, very good position.
Fantastic.
If we beat Brentford on Saturday at home, we temporarily go top. If that City Liverpool game ended in a draw, we'd stay top. But we temporarily would go top.
Yeah.
It's really exciting at the moment. You know what I mean? Watching this Arsenal team play, and they've got they don't have to fear anybody. You think about it, this season, you know, they've taken 4 points off Liverpool, they've taken 3 off of City as well.
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. Listen, it's Monday. Yesterday was Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Happy days, isn't it? That's what it is. Because this is great. A throwback. Anyone remember Potts, C. Webber, Ralph, Howard, Richie Cunningham, Marion, the Fonts as well. He's happy.
I was in Prague on the weekend, yeah?
He's happy there. Get him!
Hold on.
Prague, you know.
Big up the Arsenal fans in Prague that were stopping and talking to me.
That's nice.
They were saying, big up Robbie and Ty.
Yeah.
I know people always ask me,
ask you what?
how do you put up with Ty?
What do you mean, how does he put up with me? How do I put up with him?
I know I tell him, Robbie. I only see him once a week.
You're dumb. Even that's too much for me. Just kidding.
If we beat Brentford, we go top.
We do
temporarily, depending on what happens in the. How do you feel about that, Ty?
Oh, it's fantastic. First of all, Robbie did say, tongue in cheek, because I know Robbie's very clever. You said you don't care. I personally do care. I say commiserations, and I mean that wholeheartedly. I don't mean that disrespectfully, to the Sheffield United fans, because I've got to say, before the game, they were really, really friendly, really, really nice. And also, and commiserations to Austin as well, because he was our player. And, you know, it's a shame that he got destroyed because it's good for us, but it's a shame. So, commiserations with them. It's just absolutely amazing. It's like incredible, isn't it? I think there's that General Levy. Incredible. I was going to say, I know, jungle is massive, guy. Chemistry. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh my God! I can't believe it. Isn't that the red hot?
Did you catch any of the goals?
Of course I was at the game. How can I not get, what do you mean?
You get there on time.
When I came, I got there on time.
I saw you took the train up there.
Yeah, yes, I took the train
told
up.
me, he goes, oh, Robbie, he sent me a picture, guys, isn't this tight? Getting on the train.
What
are you still wearing a mask for?
Undercover.
Why are you wearing a mask? Because COVID's not on no more.
What is this?
You haven't got to wear a mask.
Is this Arcs tie already?
Is it in disguise?
Yeah, we're going to get to questions, Ty, don't
Is this
worry.
Arcs tie right now?
Right, but why are you wearing a mask?
I can't be in disguise. Because, listen, it's precaution. That's why it's precaution. I always wear a mask in because of precaution. Because I can't, what I told you off air, I can't really say what I said on there. But on there, something happened. So it's just protection. It's just protection.
Anyway, the other team that was wearing a mask this week was Man United, man. That display against Man City.
Big up Marcus for his goal.
Right? No, big up.
Yeah,
Great goal by Marcus
Incredible
Rashford.
goal.
They went 1-0 up.
Yeah, they did.
He should have
Big
had
up to
another
him.
one straight
He
after
should've.
that. Yeah.
They had chances, but Ten Hag,
Yeah.
those tactics of just parking the bus and just waiting to be killed.
Yeah.
Innit? It's a bit like, say, I don't know, you're somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know, you're in a war zone and the army's coming and everybody's running, right? And you just wait there to be killed or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, what Ten Hag, I don't...
It's silly because
his tactics was
you see Man
awful.
City. You see Man City. I feel like Man City is that team. Like you just have to play against them. And we've seen lower teams do it with teams that you would say are not as big as Man United have done it
Have a
against
go.
them.
Crystal Palace.
And they cause them problems.
Crystal Palace, exactly.
Because what it is, they started to become like, okay, we know you're gonna sit back. Okay, no worries.
just a matter of time.
They practice this. They practice.
Of course.
They practice in their training sessions. They will have the team have maybe like the reserves or something like that. Play back, and they learn to break them down. That's what they do. So
I thought
if you come at
United
them,
were
then they're
terrible.
gonna have to step back.
They were terrible.
They were awful.
And then the Liverpool game, Liverpool...
Yeah.
I know everybody keeps going on about that Paul Tierney thing, which, don't get me wrong, what was he doing? What an idiot.
Yeah.
That was a horrendous error.
In football terms,
Right?
yeah.
And they've stood him down for this week's game, but you know what they've done? They've gone and put him on the VAR for
So
our
he's
game.
not stood down now.
How
does
someone's
that work?
made a massive error. All right, you can't referee a game, but you can do the VAR for the Arsenal game. Are they mad? I don't want that guy nowhere near anything.
How does that work?
But
How does
even
that work?
then, you still got to do. It's still 2 minutes before the actual Liverpool
was,
goal.
but it's a crucial 2 minutes.
And that was a big goal by Liverpool.
It was a massive
You
goal.
got to be wary of Liverpool, man. They're grinding it out. I mean, I don't think you can keep grinding it out week after week. It catches up with you. That's what happened to us last year.
Yeah.
If you remember rightly, we were doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like a year ago that last minute win against Bournemouth.
Amazing.
But then if you notice, it started to catch up with us, the Southampton game.
Yep.
When we went a couple down.
And we still came back to 3-3 though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
but
saying.
we
It
dropped
catches up.
points.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I mean. So you may not necessarily
West Ham
lose.
as well.
West Ham. It starts to catch up on you, the last minute thing. That's why I like how we're playing at the moment.
Last minute thing.
I like how we're playing at the moment.
Get
But
the goals.
it's all good.
It is, but
Who is your... What was you going to
Sorry,
ask?
I was going to say, with the thing, to be fair to Ten Hag, isn't that the same tactics he employed when Manchester United got a draw?
Yeah,
at
but
Anfield?
so
that's why I'm wondering.
but you got lucky there. You can't.
He
just
did.
And City, just like Yardi said, they're masters of that. Just like if you just sit there, they'll just keep coming and coming and coming and coming and passing it. Death by 1,000 cuts, and then they'll just kill you in the end.
Before we get them, just ask both your question. Liverpool Man City game. What result do you want?
A draw.
Me as well.
Draw.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say, but go on.
I'm happy with a City win.
No. Why are you happy with that?
Because I feel like a City win, they'll go above us.
No.
We just have to go to the Etihad and beat them.
Well, it's easier said than done.
I think if you get Man City, them starting to get that momentum going.
Yeah.
Nah.
It'll be difficult.
You'd rather them lose.
I
mean, a draw would be perfect. A draw would be perfect because goal difference will stay
I wouldn't
on
want Man
top.
City to win. I wouldn't want to draw.
If we have to beat Brentford first.
We have to beat Brentford, which will be difficult.
Who's your Boohoo Man of the week?
All right, Boohoo Man of the week for me, I'm going to give it to Mikel Arteta.
Well done, Mikel.
I mean, listen,
Brilliant.
7 wins in a row, only conceded 3 goals.
31 goals scored.
31 goals scored. Only concede, and I know, big up for the defense as well. You have to big up our defenders, Gabriel and Saliba, both of them together because, and even Kivio and Ben White.
And Ben,
Declan Rice as well, Jorginho. Them guys together are mostly putting in that defensive work. big them up because we've only conceded, 7 shots on target?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
I conceded about 3 goals in the last games.
And only 7 shots.
7 games.
Yeah.
So
That's incredible.
That's
incredible.
really good.
Actually, I would have given it to someone else.
Here you go.
I would give it to Dubai. Yeah?
Yeah.
The country of Dubai, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
United Arab Emirates, Dubai, because I don't know what happened out there.
This is what I mean.
But these men went there off the back of a couple of losses, went to Dubai,
And came back.
and they came back as supermen.
Rejuvenate.
There's some sort of kryptonite stuff
Yeah.
over there that they
Well,
got given.
Odegaard was asked yesterday about it. He was asked yesterday
What
about,
did he say?
about Dubai, and he said, "Yeah, I think we just needed that break.
They
I
needed
think
the
we
break,
needed that
yeah,
breakaway."
yeah,
yeah.
And then Carragher asked him about the photographer, and he was like, "Oh, we left him in the dressing room because I didn't know if I was allowed to celebrate tonight or not." So,
Why
and
is
then-
Jamie asking him though?
Yeah,
Why the biggest, no, Jamie, listen. Why don't you ask Klopp about his celebrating? Why are you asking Martin? What's Jamie
Yeah,
doing?
Jamie didn't say nothing about their celebrations at the end
Right.
of that.
Exactly.
At that game at the weekend against Nottingham Forest.
Respect to Jamie though.
All right, Eeediot of the week.
Idiot of the week. Obviously, I could give it to Man United. You know what I mean? For that display they put on. I thought that was awful, man. That was so terrible. But I'm going to give it to Paul Tierney. I always get told that, oh, you say his name wrong, Teeny.
Because you say TD, yeah.
Yeah, man, Teeny. Paul Tierney, the idiot of the week. You're fully done idiot. And listen, I hope you don't see this until after the Brentford game, because then I don't want you to come and take revenge on Arsenal. Because what you did was so stupid. You blow the ball, the Nottingham Forest had the ball. And then you have to also blame VAR, like call it back, pay attention,
Exactly.
like fourth official, somebody
Exactly. What are
to
they
be
doing?
able to, like, what's going on here? Go back and say, no, unfortunately that wasn't right. Because yes, the goal came 2 minutes after. However, they have the ball would have probably been totally different.
It would have been.
And the game would have ended in a draw.
Or maybe Nottingham Forest could even have scored. You never know.
Exactly that. So you get idiot of the week for being incompetent. What word?
Incompetent.
Incompetent and not being able to do a job properly. Yeah.
We're going to get into question tie.
Right,
Remember we had that feature?
But before you get into that,
No, question time.
Before what?
Before you get into that, I just wanted to say congratulations to our women,
yeah.
for
well
winning
done.
the North London Derby.
Yeah,
Another
yeah.
seller.
Another sellout, 60,000. Apparently,
I was lucky enough to be
their
there.
average now is over 30,000, which is more than most Premier League teams.
That's good,
It's
man.
unbelievable.
Incredible.
That's good.
Incredible.
Incredible.
So well done, Alessia Russo with the goal as well.
Scoring the goal. And I just wanted to say, last week I was only kidding when I said that Leah would come. I was only joking. She wouldn't come. I was just
said
joking.
what?
I said that she would kill me if I didn't say that she's my favourite player. I was just joking. I was just playing. Leah wouldn't do that. I'm just
Did she
joking.
tell you?
No, but that's what I'm
It sounds like, you get told off and you're like,
No,
make sure when you go on the show, make sure when you go next
She
on the
played.
show, yeah, make sure.
I was shocked that she played a part on Sunday because she was on the film. I know what you're not going to say. She
Sound
was
like a
on.
stalker
She
type.
was. What are you talking about? She played in the game.
You know where she there every minute? Where
Of
she
course
now?
not. Of course not. I don't
You know
know.
where she is now?
But what I did see when she was at the thing, when she was at the wards, she looked incredible, by the way. So, boy, that was a bit mad. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, she was saying that, boy, she's back soon. She was back the next game. So, I couldn't believe that. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
she looks
listen,
incredible.
question
She did.
tie.
No
Question
disrespect,
time.
obviously.
I've got a few questions for you, Ty.
Well,
Actually, you know what? Before we ask you the first question, I've always thought, right, that you're a diehard Arsenal fan through and through, the way you come in.
Yeah, I tried to be.
But he's a master of disguise as well.
yeah. What were you doing at Everton? The West Ham Everton game. What were you doing there? Since did you start supporting West Ham? Now no longer doing AFTV. You're now doing stuff for West Ham fans.
West Ham, Everton. What?
Let's get the picture up on the screen.
Yeah.
Now what are you? What were you doing? What were you doing there? That's Nicky from West Ham Fan TV
Nicky,
interviewing you there.
big
And you got a West Ham flag in your hands.
Yeah. What's going on, Ty? Switching sides.
You know what?
You can say that's your twin.
No, I would like to say he doesn't look like me, but
Is that your twin?
He does. No, he's
You
not
got a
my
twin?
twin.
Yeah, he has
I
a
have
twin.
a twin. I have a twin. I have a
Is it
twin.
twin?
No, I have a twin, but that's not my twin.
All right, question time. Here's a couple of questions for you.
brilliant.
Here's the first one
Okay.
from, is it Eke Cat? Oh, I could hardly pronounce it, but it says, question for Ty.
Yeah.
Would you have dinner with Mope if it guarantees Arsenal winning the league?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, It depends. It depends on what you.
Guarantees us winning the league.
Yeah, but it depends in what.
Dinner,
context.
sit down and eat
You go to a
food.
restaurant, you have a dinner and chat.
Yeah, of course. No, chat. Of course, as long as he can be at one end of the room and I can be the other end of the room. Yeah, why not? Of course.
Kivzi says, question for Ty.
Yeah.
If Arsenal didn't exist, what team would you support?
Oh, I think
that's a good question.
I think I've had that before, and I would have to say, because I'm lucky enough to be North London man, born and bred. I'd probably say it'd be,
That's what I thought he was going to say.
He'd probably be Barnet, if I'm honest.
Huh?
He'd probably be Barnet, because I'm North London.
Barnet.
Yeah.
All right. Luxidia says, Robbie, I need Ty to answer these questions next week. These are genuine questions.
Thank you for the question, by the way.
I watch your fan cam after every Arsenal match.
Thank you very much.
The Bias Premier League shows.
Thank you very much.
Every time when I see Ty, he's always putting something more than just a t-shirt. Regardless of how hot it is, he never has put something on with short sleeves. Why? That's true.
Yeah.
You always got a long sleeve thing, even when we were in Nigeria. It's baking hot. Why you've always got long sleeves?
I can't believe this. Listen.
It's true.
I don't really wear short
Why?
sleeve. That's just how I roll.
Why?
Lowy Kessie, anyone remember that tune? And it's just that's just how I roll.
Why no short sleeves?
Why you have on
because
5-6 different
I like long sleeves, isn't it? That's all.
All right. Question number 2, he says, why is he always on headphones during matches in the stadiums?
Okay, that's easy, because when I have them on, if they're not around my neck, I listen to match commentary of the game. That's why.
All right.
Technically, you have 2 in.
Yeah, no.
Because you have one playing music and one playing.
Sometimes, if there's match commentary, let's say it's Sunday. Let's say the game is Sunday, 5:30 kickoff. I would have match commentary if it's on a station which I can't name, and I'd have the Absolute 90s chart on in one ear. That starts at 3. With Ben Barrow, big up Ben Barrow, Absolute Radio, obviously other radio stations.
Oh, you listen to 2 different things.
So wait.
And then hold on, let me finish. And then, sorry, Robbie. And then in my other ear, from 4 o'clock, I'd have the Absolute 80s chart with the fantastic Sarah Champion, obviously, you know.
So hold on. And you're watching the game at the same time.
And I'm listening to the radio.
Chanting and singing chants.
You're this is crazy. Man. No. How can you do that? That's mad.
It's not bad.
How can you do it? What,
it's not bad.
You got Dolby stereo in your head or something?
No.
So how can you listen to one thing on one side and one thing on the other side?
No, it's not.
And then concentrate on the game.
Yeah, in brain and balance. That's why.
And even the commentary is not even in sync because the commentary is behind.
No, it is on radio. It's simultaneous. Now, what it is that how it happens, Robbie, it'd be actually free. So it'd be the commentary, Absolute 80s and Absolute 90s. What it is because, and I'll tell you why.
Wait,
Absolute
free?
80s and
90s and commentary. Yeah.
You got 3 ears.
No, because one ear there and headphones on the top. What it is,
what does that sound like?
Oh, I'm used to it. I'll explain to you why. Because basically, when me and my brother were younger, this is old school times when
You got hit around the head with a broom.
No. Pirates, you know when pirate stations were on?
Yeah.
There used to be so many radio stations. I wanted to listen to all of them and I couldn't. So what I did is I trained myself to listen to at least 3 stations at one time. It was difficult, so that's why. So when I'm at home now, I can listen to 3 radio stations at one time. So, you know, and I don't know how I do it.
And you can hear the chants in the stadium as well.
Of course, I can hear everything. And I can watch the game as well. So you know they say some men can't multitask. We can. It is mad, isn't it? But you know that's me.
That is completely mad.
That is mad.
If anybody else out there is able to do that, please let us know. Another one. Your worst Arsenal player. Let's see Ty hate on an Arsenal player. But he won't answer this. Yeah. And that's coming from Big Gummy from South Africa.
Yes, I will answer this. No comment. Thank you.
Your worst Arsenal player?
No comment, but thank you.
Worst, come on, man. You must have a player that you... A player that played for Arsenal you disliked.
No.
William.
Oh, disliked.
Yeah.
Well, I've got somebody that I disliked in player terms, but there's still a legend.
Who?
Ashley. The disgraced Ashley Cole. I dislike him, but at the same time, I still big him up because he's invincible. But I was not impressed by the way he left our club.
But have you read since what, David Dean said?
Yeah,
David Dean said it was Arsenal's fault because they didn't pay him the money. He said that he pleaded with the board. It's in his book.
Yes.
Pleaded with the board to give him the money. He deserved the money.
Yes.
Right? And the board said no.
And that's
right. So it's our fault.
No, and that's fine.
So we should. So after finding out that information, do you now forgive him?
No, I don't. I don't forgive him. No, Robbie, and I'll explain why. Because at the end of it, that's fine. We take the blame. But the way he overreacted was ridiculous. There was no need for him to act that way.
Sorry? Let's forget.
You want a lot with us.
Yeah, I know.
Final questions. What number would you wear if you was a professional footballer?
Oh, that's a great question. Wow. I'm the position I like to think I am now is holding midfielder. So it probably would have to be number 4 after the legend that is Patrick.
All right. And final question.
Yeah.
Do you find it difficult or draining traveling to all the away games?
Oh, well, you know what? Thank you for the question, by the way. These are magnificent questions. Well, I'll tell you what. When I first started, which was a long time ago, fortunately, luckily, I did find it draining. I was absolutely smashed. I don't know if I'm sure. I don't know if you remember, but I'm sure Robbie remember that advert. You know, for mash get smashed. About the mashed potato with the robots. You remember that? Just look at his face. He does remember. Look, he does. Look, that's right. He does remember. But anyway, what it is in the beginning, when I was lucky enough to be traveling, I used to get so tired because I was lucky enough to be working at that time. So there was one time when I went to a rave, and then I went to watch us play Blackburn Rovers.
Did you go to one rave? At the same time?
No, I went to the rave on the Friday night.
So when you go to the party, did you ask the DJ to play 2 different music same time so you can hear?
Funny. No. I used to sit on the stage.
So when you hear one song by itself, does it feel weird to you right now?
No, it doesn't. But I'm used to. So
when we're talking, if we both talk at the same time,
you can hear both of us.
Absolutely. I can even have a conversation
with both of us at the same time.
Absolutely, and from an hour ago I can bring something up. But sorry, so what it is, I used to get so drained. But what it was that, listen, I always wanted to go to games, and when I was going, I couldn't believe it. I was like a pig in something. No disrespect to going. So what it is that Robbie, you would know. You get used to it. It is tiring, but when you get used to it and you're traveling to watch your team, there's nothing like it.
The thing is about it, right, is that I woke up this morning, I was absolutely knackered. Right? But you've won 6-0.
Exactly.
Away from home.
Just feels
Trust me, man. Yeah. I would take an hour's sleep.
That's what I'm saying.
It's when you lose.
Exactly.
It's when you do them long journeys, Newcastle, earlier on in the season.
Yes.
You got all the way up to Newcastle.
Yes.
You lost 1-0, controversial goal.
Those are more draining.
Got to drive all the way back. You're absolutely shattered.
When you win, you listen.
Yesterday I drove up there, drove back. Oh, it's cool, man. Because we win. We're winning, man. You're nice.
When you win, things just better, innit?
Yeah. But it's great.
Anyway, those are the questions this week.
Thank you very much for the questions
coming in. For Ask Ty next week, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. And don't forget, you can get an additional 10% off using the code AFTV10 or scanning the QR code on your screen. What you got your hand up for? You've spoken enough now, man.
I just want to say good luck to our women for the semi-final of the Conti Cup, which we are the holders against Aston Villa tomorrow at Bournemouth.
You go?
I am, fortunately, luckily, thankfully.
Okay, I'll actually, tomorrow at Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Any more tickets left? I might even go to that myself.
There should be.
What time's kick-off?
7:15.
Oh, maybe. All right, I'll talk to you after the show.
Okay.
Anyway, listen, thank you very much, Eeediot. Thank you very much, Ty. Thank you to you guys out there. Arsenal going away and winning 6-0 again. Yes. If we can win on Saturday against Brentford, that'll put us top of the league ahead of the big game at the weekend when Liverpool take on Manchester City at Anfield. The title race is hotting up. Keep it locked here on AFTV. We will bring you everything to do with that title race. It's going to be brilliant. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.